Hey, what's up? It's Privacy J here. It's time for another Sunday's live stream. So it's been 2 weeks that I haven't done doing the Sunday's live stream for now. So I'm going to have to explain because 2 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Is it? Yes. 3 weeks away is my birthday. Because happy belated birthday to me because I'm already turned 24. So because I have a lot of things in my mind because no content yesterday because I was taking a break because I got a lot of things to do. So someone's joining. But yeah. Also, some other things like I'm going to work on the new content along the way, and especially there have been working things coming along. So yeah. And last Sunday it was the Jackson Heights Day, so I already released a video and more new content along the way, and no rush for 2024 year in review that I'm trying to work on it on my iMovie and posted earlier that I might post it on my Facebook, Instagram, some like pictures or videos and all that stuff. So give me updated or details about it. So yeah, and wish me luck. Because and also I also released the video, the Three Bros Birthday Trio, and which is the that I already seen the clips. So if you haven't missed the video, go check it out, the video. So yeah. So anyways, let's go to today's topics about iPhone 16 for next month on the Apple event. Okay, so iPhone 16 and 16 Plus, 5 new features coming next month, including iPhone 16 Pro and Max. Sorry, the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max. All right. So you may read.
We talk a lot about the new features coming to the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max, such as larger screens and upgraded cameras. However, there are also some exciting upgrades coming to Apple's non-Pro models this year, the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Plus. Head below as we round up 5 of the most exciting changes coming to the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Plus this year. A18 chip and Apple Intelligence. Usually, I wouldn't consider a new processor to be a very exciting upgrade for a new iPhone. This year, however, the story's a bit different. According to multiple rumors, the iPhone 16 will be powered by the A18 chip and feature 8 GB of RAM, upgraded from 6 GB in the iPhone 15. This change will enable the iPhone 16 to run Apple Intelligence features. Currently, Apple Intelligence features are only supported on the iPhone 15 Pro models. This means that the entire iPhone 16 lineup will support Apple Intelligence. The first Apple Intelligence features are currently in beta testing with iOS 18.1, which is expected to be released to the public in October. More features will be added over the next year.
The action button. So let's see here. Next paragraph.
The iPhone 15 Pro introduced a big change, replacing the classic mute switch with an all-new action button. This year, the action button will expand to the entire iPhone 16 lineup. The action button can be assigned to things like the camera, silent mode, shortcuts, the flashlight, the Translate app, and more. Plus, with iOS 18, the action button is also getting more powerful and can be assigned to a wide variety of new system controls. Capture button. In addition to the action button, the iPhone 16 is expected to feature a new capture button on the right-hand side of the phone. The capture button will serve as a quick way to open the camera app. It will also be touch-sensitive, according to the information. This means you will be able to swipe left and right on the capture button surface to zoom in and out. The capture button will also make it easier to bring images into focus without tapping on your iPhone's display. You'll be able to press the capture button lighting to bring an image into focus, then press more firmly on the button to actually take the picture.
Smaller camera bump. All right. Next paragraph.
Since the iPhone 11, Apple has used a square camera bump design. With the iPhone 16 this year, however, Apple is expected to redesign the camera bump. The two camera lenses will be arranged vertically, stacked on top of each other, instead of diagonally. This will essentially cut the size of the camera bump in half in terms of width. This also means the flash will be located on the outside of the camera bump itself for the first time since the iPhone 8. Why is Apple redesigning the iPhone 16's camera bump? It all comes down to spatial video. The iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Plus will likely support recording spatial video that can then be viewed on Vision Pro. Currently, this feature is limited to the iPhone 15 Pro models. Battery life changes. Finally, Apple is planning changes to the iPhone 16's battery technology that could ultimately lead to longer battery life. First, the iPhone 16 will reportedly use a new stacked battery design that will allow for increased battery density. With increased battery density, the iPhone 16 could offer longer battery life with the same battery size or lower battery size. This correlates to Apple's plans for the iPhone 16 battery capacity, as the iPhone 16 Plus could actually feature a smaller battery. iPhone 15, 3,349 mAh battery. iPhone 15 Plus, 4,383 mAh battery. iPhone 16, 3,561 mAh battery, 6% increase. iPhone 16 Plus, 4,006 mAh battery, 8.6% decrease. Wrapped up. iPhone 16 expectations. The iPhone 16 lineup is expected to be released in September. Just this week it was reported that iPhone 16 production has hit full flow, with Apple partner Foxconn hiring 50,000 more workers to ramp up to peak production. There's no word on pricing for the iPhone 16 lineup. Typically, pricing information for upcoming iPhone models doesn't leak until closer to the release date, if it leaks at all.
All right. Next paragraph. What to expect with Apple's new iPad models launching soon. So you may read.
Apple is expected to unveil two new iPad models this fall, potentially at its annual iPhone keynote next month. This will include a new entry-level 11th generation model, as well as the 7th generation of iPad mini. Both of these models have gone over 2 years without an update, so we're overdue for a refresh. iPad 11th generation. Apple last updated this iPad in October of 2022, marking the largest redesign of the base model iPad since Apple reintroduced the model in 2017. It introduced a new flat-sided design with a plethora of fun colors, switched to USB-C, and added landscape stereo speakers. It was also the first iPad to have a landscape selfie camera, something that wouldn't get added to other iPads for another year and a half. It launched at $449.
Next paragraph.
According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple is focusing on how to make its production costs lower on the entry-level model. It's unclear if that means we'll see another price reduction, or if Apple will just be improving their margins on the 11th generation model. After Apple's May 7th event, they did reduce the price to $349, so consumers likely won't get to benefit from Apple's cheaper production costs this time around. The iPad 10th generation currently has an A14 Bionic chip, and it isn't quite clear what Apple will upgrade the 11th generation model to. Traditionally, the base model iPad has lagged 2 years behind on chipset upgrades, so the A16 Bionic is likely a safe guess. However, with Apple Intelligence being on the table, Apple could potentially shift their strategy and put an A17 or A18 chip in the new iPad 11. iPad mini, 7th generation iPad mini last received a refresh back in September 2021, also marking the largest redesign since the introduction of the iPad mini back in 2012. The 6th generation model introduced the flat-sided design, although with less font colors than the aforementioned iPad 10, switched to USB-C, and added support for Apple Pencil 2. Since it's the oldest iPad in the lineup, the iPad mini lacks certain features from the newer iPads, such as a landscape front-facing camera and support for Apple Pencil Pro. It's quite likely we see both of those features with the 7th generation refresh, although there's a possibility that they don't end up moving the camera, since iPad mini is far more likely to be utilized in portrait orientation. Apple Pencil Pro support is likely a given, however. We will also likely see iPad mini jump to the latest generation A18 chipset, which will bring Apple Intelligence features to Apple's smallest iPad for the first time. This means you'll be able to utilize the new Siri, Genmoji, Image Playground, and more on your new iPad, although you won't have everything at launch. The iPad mini 6 also faced a display issue known as jelly scrolling, where some users could notice that one half of the display refreshed faster than the other half, resulting in an inconsistent scrolling experience. Although unconfirmed, some rumors point to Apple fixing this issue with the next generation model. In addition, the iPad mini 7 is likely to start with 128 gigabytes of storage, similar to the new iPad Air. This is up from 64 gigabytes on the current model. It'll also likely start at the same $499 starting price as the current model.
Next paragraph.
Stage Manager. Apple introduced an all-new windowing system called Stage Manager in iPad OS 16, initially requiring an M1 chip or newer for the full feature set. After some backlash, Apple added support to the A12X and A12Z iPad Pros, although those iPads didn't get support for external displays. However, we've yet to see this feature expand to any other A-series iPads since that initial move in 2022. There's a decent chance we see Stage Manager come to both new iPads. The A16 chip is likely capable of supporting the feature set, and the A17 and A18 chips are most definitely capable of it. It would make sense for Apple to add Stage Manager to these newer iPads to make it a more appealing upgrade, although this is just speculation.
No, last paragraph.
Wrap up overall, both of these iPad refreshes are shaping up to be quite small, although they are important ones. As an iPad mini fan myself, I'm looking forward to being able to buy a new version of the tablet with Apple Intelligence. It'd also be nice to have Stage Manager on the smaller iPad, something that my colleague Felipe showcased a couple years ago.
Okay. So, anyways, that's gonna be it for today's Sunday's live stream topic. Okay. And gotta go to bed is because I got things to do for tomorrow's day. And I got a lot of things to do on my mind. And also next month is September. So we'll get to that more details about that and give a heads up for that. Okay. So yeah, you already know so far. So like and comment and subscribe and let me know about it. So if you're gonna subscribe to my 3 channels, Privacy J Productions 1, 2, and 3, and to my content, all of my social medias will let you know all about it. Facebook, my name is Jaden Garcia. Instagram is JTech727. Snapchat is Go0727. And follow me on X is Privacy J. NYC1. So thanks for watching and peace out.